How you doing, CJ?
Doing great. How you doing?
I'm well. I'm well. It's Black History Month. What does Black History mean to you? And in your perspective, how do we bridge the gap of inequality in the world?
Oh, I think I'll start with the second part first. Bridging the inequality is it's a process. It's not something that changes overnight. It's not something that us, you know, you and I having this conversation right now is um, a step in and of itself. I think personally, right? I think um, it's something that's going to take time. It's something that I still have talks with people, which is great for me. People, girls, guys, like my girl, my closest friends, they ask me questions, and they're like, yo, what, all this. There was a tweet. Someone was like, yeah, all this hype on certain guys, but other players, who are minorities that kind of get overlooked, and what does that mean to them? All this stuff. Locker room is different for me. I think conversations go outside of the locker room. Locker room is, we're a family. We talk about things like this all the time, and um, we have each other's backs. So yeah, it's one conversation at a time, multiple times, not just one social media post, one interview, one this, one that. It's accumulation of things, and I think I speak. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I know a lot of the guys in the locker room feel the same way. If we're being completely honest, I forgot the first part of your question because I was focused on that second part because I like that.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Can you say this first part again?
Yes, sir. Got you. What does Black History mean to you?
Oh, I mean, me. It means me. It is me. I uh, have been fortunate enough to get to know a part of my father's family a little bit more, over the coming years. Unfortunately, because of my grandmother's passing, but I got to see, you know, a side of my family that I hadn't seen in a while, right? And you know, there's been some things going on with the fam, but that brought us together, and that means the world to me. Seeing, going to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and seeing my family, and seeing my dad's side of the family, and being able to reconnect with them and talk to them, and hear their story. My dad's story is crazy. My dad has actually never told me this, like his full life story, until my grandmother's passing. But hearing his journey, and how he got to the states, and how he got his education, and how the battles that he and his father had to fight, and overcome is, we talk about in sports. They say, um, you had to overcome adversity. It's an adversity in the sports world. What my father and what his father had to endure. That's true adversity, and that's something that that sticks with me. It resonates with me. And hearing his story, I'm like, man, I get to play the game that I love because of them, and because of people that my family's heritage, and people like them, and people that have fought for this. So yeah, what does it mean? It means that I am able to do what I love because my dad and his father, and their fathers before them, were put me in the position to be where I'm at.